Alright, so we're looking into airline stocks. I'm going through my top five, and we're gonna try to get an idea if it's gonna go, if there's any chance for it to get cheaper, and where might it go. But before I get that far, I'm gonna also say this. I'm putting out a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything here is strictly educational. So if you decide to invest in this stock, it's totally up to you. Buy, trade at your own risk. United Airlines, honestly, you have to really consider everything going on with coronavirus and how it's affecting it. And as far as these companies, is there any room for recovery? Of course they can recover. I mean, it's an airline, people are going to always need an airline, and business isn't like 100% closed. I mean, they're making less money at this point, but yeah, you just have to really keep in mind everything is going on economically, how it's impacting them. And when you do your research, you're gonna have to look more into their financials as well, and just to kind of see what they're doing, what their plan is, if there's any type of growth going on with these companies. But it's right now we know it's at 36 bucks. So the next stock I'm gonna check out is what was it, Dow? Yeah, there it is, Delta Airlines. It looks exactly the same. Shoot. Okay, so I really don't see much potential for it to get lower at this point. I mean, there's nothing that I can see. It's not to say that it isn't going to happen. It's just more of there's not really enough data to really show that it's going to drop. So we're really going to have to look at more on how the business itself is doing. So we're going to check the next stock. You see right now it's at 29, so nothing wrong with the price. So I want to look into Alaska Airlines. Okay, is Air Group. Looks just like everything else. I mean, for you, okay. Right now we can say it's at 38 bucks. I want to break it down to kind of see. It looks like everything else. It might be we might just be looking more into the price right now. Overall, it's not an easy call. As far as, so if it did go down, I would just say maybe to 20 bucks. That's as far as I personally would go if I were waiting for an opportunity. But ultimately, for a reasonable person, you just can't be afraid to ride the wave. I mean, it's a great long-term opportunity, but it's all the same. Alright, we're going to look into the next. American Airlines. American Airlines is really cheap at like 13. Can't really say it's bad at all. Considering what it is, it will be your cheapest stock. It looks like it would be I can't really see an opportunity for it to really get lower. So it's ultimately your call here. But you know it's 13.73. So there's nothing wrong with the opportunity. It's a cheap buy. But ultimately it is up to you. And Hawaii. Let me look for. Yeah, they look exactly the same. It's at 13.89. And then CA. No, I think I got that wrong. Oh, China. That one's a weird one. It looks to me like it's gonna more like a drop at this point. So to me, I'd like to wait for it to get cheaper if I were to go for that one. But it's like really close. Okay, no, I can't say that. Mm-mm. But I would say it's still more of an uptrend, but it still just kind of just gets really volatile there. But even still, no matter the airline, you're going to have to really consider how well they're doing as a business. But, the prices for them all at this point. So if you felt this video was helpful in that aspect, feel free to give this video a like. Feel free to subscribe to this channel as well.